Hello, good afternoon and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're back live with Polo Line TV and we've got another Prince of Wales clash lined up for you this afternoon from Billingbear Park, just outside of Bracknell. We're, just about in between Warfield and Wokingham, this beautiful setting here in Berkshire. The two teams just getting themselves set. Match day 2, game number 3 in this Juster Ian Brooks Prince of Wales trophy. And what a delightful clash we've got lined up for you here this afternoon. King Power against Vikings. The temperature is 18 degrees Celsius. There's no % chance of rain, which is good to see. And we are here at Billingbear Park. And I have to say, hats off to the ground staff here, because as you can see from those wonderful aerial shots from our drone, the field is looking superb. Our umpires just exchanging pleasantries out there. There they are. That's Tim Bowen on the chestnut pony, just adjusting his girth and stirrups. And then on the far side, on the darker bay, is Howard Smith. They're the two on the ponies. And the third man for this one is Mr. Jason Dixon, who's going to be in the chair, backing those two mounted umpires up. Wonderful views from the drone. Let's have a look at the runners and riders. Holly Butler is playing at number 1 off a 1-goal handicap here for King Power at 2. Mackenzie Wise off 5 goals, fresh from his US Open triumph. Nicolas Pieris off 9 goals is in the 3 shirt. And at the back, the Englishman off 7 goals, James Harper. And so to their opponents, the Vikings. Siri Evgimo Naisvim is at 1. Mark Tomlinson is at 2. Diego Kavanagh is in the 3 shirt off 8 goals. And his fellow Argentine also off an 8-goal handicap at the back is Juan Martin Zubia. Ball's in play. And it's picked up at the back of the pack here. This is good stuff. And a good start here for the Vikings. Working it forward and then dancing back into a little bit of space. Good work from Kavanagh. Appealing for the foul there as Harper came in. And there was a whistle. As Zubir was there for a piece of the action as well. He's got his stick raised. And our umpires are on the spot. And it looks like this one's gone in favour of the blue shirts of King Power. Let's have a look at the replay. It's nudged across the field there. That's Diego Kavanagh. Miscontrol from him. And then, well, you can see there, Zubir was adjudged to have a near side play because Harper had nipped in between those two Vikings players. And it's a spot hit penalty 5 to the Blues. Goes out to the right-hand side towards Nico Pieris. Holly Butler's there for a piece of the pie, and she was possibly a bit too close to her teammate on that occasion. Harper's come through, but another whistle and a scrappy start to this one. Our umpire, Howard Smith, dropping the ball down, and it looks like it's going to be a penalty 5, this time in favour of the white shirts of Vikings. Superb shots from the drone. And Howard Smith in the right place to get that call correct. Ball's back in play. Zubia. Little flick round the corner there on the near side and then back to the offside from Nico Pieris. Pieris glances over his shoulder. Sees that he's got a little bit of protection coming in there from his teammate Mackenzie. And he leaves it here for James Harper. Harper now on the black pony, chopping that one downfield. Holly Butler's there for a piece of the action. Nice little turn there and good control. And then Pieris comes in and finds a cut shot down towards goal. Holly Butler's trying to get on the end of that, but back in defence here and a good open backhander. I say that. Zubir's found the traffic and it's landed precariously in front of the goal. And the first opportunity comes in and it is taken by King Power. It's crunched across the line. And, well, is there an injury there? Has he got something in his eye? Goal scorer just looks like he's got a bit of an issue. No, he seems to be okay as he comes back to the centre. Maybe just something came up into his face. But the goal is good. King Power on the scoreboard first here, early doors. That one's come ballooning out of the throw-in and fallen nicely here for Zubia. Zubia with a little glance and then looking for some protection there from Tomlinson. Tomlinson's done a good job here and left the ball for his teammate. Oh, and a little bit of hesitation there between Kavanagh and Zubia. And in the end, Harper nips in. No damage done as back in defence here goes Diego Kavanagh. A little show and go and he sweeps the ball across the field. Good work here by Diego. Still in control here, but still not quite found enough space to turn this into an attacking position. Kavanagh comes back. around the corner, and this time he has found a bit of space. Can he launch it forward, working his way through the traffic? Good skills here by the 8-goal Argentine. He's up to the halfway line, and he's found one downfield and found some space. Can he equalise here for the Vikings? Steadies the pony, nudges it downfield, backhanded comes in. He's appealing for the foul, but they're not going to buy that. Play will continue here as Zubir comes in on Harper. Harper with his stick raised, trying to nudge that Dark Bay mare into the play, but Zubir's got control of it and he leaves it here for Kavanagh. Good steal from Harper, well read there by James Harper. Superb work from him, and he's found a pass downfield, and once again the Blues are on the march. King Power, little flick there back on the near side. It's clever play, and they've found a teammate. Superb stuff there off the boards. Still going forward here, and he's worked his way through the traffic. This is dangerous, very dangerous for the Vikings, and he's carving his way through the whole lot of them. The goal shot comes in. That one's come ricocheting back out, and they're going to have to come around the houses and start all over again. Pieris opens his shoulders, looks up, launches it, and he's just launched it wide to the left. Got plenty of contact, but off target this time here from Nico Pieris, and the opportunity has gone wide left. Well, here's the replay. Harper gets bumped out of the way, but Pieris finds the space, cuts back in, and he looks up there and just didn't quite get... she's adjusted her stirrups and ready for action. So the umpire's call play. Zubir with the restart, nudges it forward. Superb aerial shots from the drone. Looking down the field here at Billingbear as Zubir tries to go past his man. Good leave there as Kavanagh is tucked in behind, and he's got plenty of space here. Harper still a good 30 yards away from him. Diego. Mackenzie Wise comes across to try and put the squeeze on Diego Kavanagh. Kavanagh launches that one downfield. He's certainly got plenty on the ball. And there's a really good opportunity here for Mark Tomlinson. Tomlinson's found the space. Has he got the angle? Oh, yes, he has. Clinical early doors from Mark Tomlinson. A superb under the neck shot from him. And he's tied the game here for the Vikings. It's 1-1 in the first. Well, you can see there from the replay, he read the play superbly well, Mark. But he still had a lot to do. It was a tight angle, but he found the middle of the goal. Superb stuff from him. And the Vikings on the scoreboard here. Siri deciding to sit this throw in out. Pony not quite wanting to join the party. Harper's there in defence. Open backhander coming in from him. Didn't quite get the measure of the treasure on that occasion, James Harper, and it's found Diego Kavanagh. Kavanagh has turned nicely here, and he's evaded the hook. No, he hasn't, but Wise has tagged him and left the ball here for Nico Pieris. Pieris on the chestnut comes around the corner. Superb skills, as you would expect from Nico Pieris, and he's found a little bit of space here, and he's up over the halfway line, and he's absolutely swooning down the field. Superb stuff from Nico. Decides to try and work it back in field. Oh, that might have been overplaying it slightly. I thought he could have gone left and gone straight to goal. Here comes the under the neck shot from Mackenzie Wise, and he's gone wide to the right. Good contact, but it was always difficult from there. And that 90-degree neck shot just wide to the right, and the ball is out of play. As we look at the replay there, wonderful shots once again. Knock-in is taken here by the Vikings. Zubir, not the knock-in he was looking for. He's given it straight back to Harper. James spins the corner here on the little liver chestnut. Harper working his way through the traffic. Good skills from Harper, who's, well, he's got a couple of white players coming in and they've stolen it away. And it's Mark Tomlinson who's got the ball on the far side of the field. Good work from him after a superb goal. He'll be, well, he'll be confident from that goal, won't he? Tomlinson on the far side. Zubir is there. He picks it up now. He's waiting for a player to clear and then crunches that one downfield looking for Siri. Siri will go near side, will she? I think she'll have to. Near side play coming in from Siri, but the hook was, well, it was fairly easy in the end because she was having to wait for the ball, and Pieris and Wise are in control. That one's gone forward towards Harper. Holly Butler comes through. Her near side play is hooked out of it there by Zubir. Zubir turning the corner for the Vikings. Oh, he left it there. That was dangerous because Kavanagh had a player on him and he was under pressure, but he's done very well here, Diego Kavanagh. Took the hook and spun the corner and retained possession here for the Vikings. Diego goes out to the right and he's trying to take on his man, and he's done well. Kavanagh launches it forward. Lovely pass up towards Siri. Can Siri get on the end of this? I think she can. She's set herself. Can she find the next shot? First one around the corner. She needs another one. Oh, a little bit unlucky. Can she tickle that one back towards goal? She can't. And she's over the top of the play, and Harper will return it here under his pony's tail. And there's a counter-attack on here as we hear the 30-second hooter, and the Blues are on the march once again. Pieris up towards Wise. Wise up to the halfway line. Zubir's coming back in defence, but he's running this one downfield. I don't think Zubir's going to catch him. Can he keep the ball moving? Across comes Tomlinson. The cut shot goes down towards goal. It's close, but he's overcooked it, and it's wide to the right, and the second bell has gone, the whistle has gone, the ball is out of play, and that is the end of the first chukker. A very entertaining first chukker in this Justerini and Brooks Prince of Wales clash between King Power and Vikings. We can't separate the teams. It's 1-1 at the end of the first. Looks like we're all set. 8 players, 2 umpires and a ball. And Zubir circles around to get us back into play. Goes out to the left. Kavanagh. Plenty of time and space. And then a launch downfield, and that's a lovely pass. And Siri needs to get her skates on. She's on a nice dark grey pony. Can she find the shot? Good first one. Can she get back to that? No, she can't. Pieris back in defence there. Oh, a little mistake there from Nico. And Mackenzie Wise is there. He's received the attentions of Zubir, who nudges him out of the way. It's all a bit scrappy at the moment, but Harper has it. And Harper has the ball at his feet, and he'll have to, well, I say that. He's lost it. Kavanagh's got it. All a bit scrappy. Diego Kavanagh pulls the trigger. Harper gets in the way, deflects it wide to the right. Has he kept it in play? Yes, he has, and he's found a lovely open backhander out towards his teammate. Coming around the corner here is Kavanagh with Pieris, and Diego Kavanagh has done a very good job there on Nico Pieris. Harper hooked out of the play. Zubir comes in, and Zubir is up in front of goal, and Zubir has found it. Superb stuff. He got the hook on James Harper, who was back in defence, and then he tucked in behind the pony of the Englishman. Couple of taps, evaded the hook, and he's got the job done. The Vikings go 2-1. So back to the centre. And our umpire, Tim Bowen, gets us back underway. James Harper escaping from the back of the pack. Zubir is there. Flying through is Mackenzie. Can he find the under the neck shot up towards Harper? Harper with the inside track and a good ride-off coming in there on Zubir. James Harper reaching out. Near side play from him, but he couldn't quite get back to it. Holly Butler is there. Butler coming down towards goal. Good play from her, but it's been stopped on the goal line. Good work by Diego Kavanagh, but there may well have been a whistle on the play. And indeed there was. Let's have a look at the replay. There's Holly Butler, meets it head-to-head. Superb stuff from her. She's working her way down towards goal. Oh, yes. And, well, the 2 number 4s you can see already engaged in the ride-off. Butler with a very good meet there. She's going down towards goal. Good skills. And then look at this. Well, James Harper looking like he was well set. Kavanagh nipping in and trying to nick the ball. A little bit of desperation in defence. And in the end, it is tapped across the line. And the Blues have equalised. It's 2-2 here in the second. Ball's back in play. Zubia. Holly Butler trying to hunt him down. Good work from Juan Martin Zubia, who's found some space on the far side of the field. He's attracted the attentions of James Harper, and Harper's done superbly well. What a lovely read and a good steal from James Harper. Zubia nudged out of the way, and that's provided a little bit of space here for James Harper, and Harper is still in possession of the ball here. This is good from the Blues. Very good protection coming in there as Kavanagh was nudged out of the way by Mackenzie Wise, and that's allowed James Harper to go all the way through. Oh, he'll be disappointed with that. He worked the position so well, so skillfully, carving his way through the traffic and down the field, but in the end, the goal shot just had too much cut on it, and he's well wide in the end. And possession will go back to the Vikings from the back line. Zubia. Wise comes across on the grey to try and put the squeeze on him. Pass goes out to Kavanagh on the left. Nico. Pieris' backhander is in field, but, well, it didn't look great, did it? The umpire's whistle has gone. And he came in with plenty of angle there, Nico Pieris, but look at how he ends up here. He goes across in front of the player. And despite that late... and try and go back into the lead. Taps it forward. And then goes high and straight. Looks good. It's going to land softly. Back in defence here for King Power, and coming up with a nice deep tail backhander is James Harper. Kavanagh comes in. Diego. Been hooked and tagged by Nico Pieris, but still in possession here, and then he leaves it for Zubia, who's straight in on goal here. Zubia carving his way through the traffic, a little show and go. That's class from Zubia. Oh, beautiful stuff from the back for the Vikings. Superb bit of skills from the big man, and he carved his way through the King Power defence and got the job done. Picks the ball up from his teammate Kavanagh. It was a good leave. He had a better angle. He was coming in with a bit of momentum, and in the end, there was nothing the Blues could do to stop him. Superb stuff from Juan Martin Zubia, and the Vikings go 3-2. Ball's back in play. Who's got it? Harper's got it. Nice work from James Harper here, and he's looked to see if there's anyone to pass to, but he might have to take this on himself. Here comes the goal shot from Harps. That looks good to me as he found it. Oh, he's missed it by a whisker. Wide to the right, just, a couple of feet wide of that right-hand goalpost. And it was a good position he found himself in. He worked it nicely, and just a little bit off target. So a good chance for King Power. Zubia from his own back line decides to put the hammer down and try and lose his marker. Mackenzie Wise, well, I can see what's happened. The whistle's gone and the umpires don't like it. And I can tell you this is going to be a technical foul because Mackenzie Wise, to me, looks like he's overdone it with the whip. Let's have a look at the replay. Looking for height. And, of course, direction. Zubia from 60. It's low, and it's left, and it's off target and wide. So a good opportunity there for the Whites to have extended their lead, but the chance has gone. And a sigh of relief here for the blue shirts of King Power. James Harper circles around here and nudges it back into play. Breaking out to the right-hand side, and receiving the ball here will be Nico Pieris. Nico. Didn't quite get the shot he was looking for, but he's still there. And he's gone past Mark Tomlinson, switches to the near side, flicks it forward. He's flicked it towards Harper. That was a lovely pass towards Harper. Look at that interchange. And this time Harper pulls the triggers. And once again, Harps is just off target. A superb bit of skill from Nico Pieris. That was an intended pass there, that little flick on the near side. Lovely touch there for Harper. And Harps in the pocket behind, but he couldn't find the target. So another let off to the Whites. Zubia finds a nice neck shot. Diego puts the brakes on, cuts back behind the pony of James Harper. He's got Tomlinson tucked in behind, and he leaves it there for Mark. Mark now Good pass up towards Zubia. Zubia just having to put the brakes on and wait for that one. It was good for direction, just a little bit short, but he's done well, and he's picked it up, and he's got his skates on here on the chestnut. Superb stuff here from Zubia. Zubia coming through, and he's nudged it forward. He's got his stick raised. There was a player back in defence. That was Mackenzie Wise, and the umpire's whistle has gone. Well, let's have a look at the aerial shot. Nudge forward. And you can see Diego. Oh, it didn't look that convincing, did it? But the flag eventually raised by the goal judge, and they all count. He's flopped it through, and the white shirts do go into a 4-2 advantage over King Power with just seconds remaining here. In fact, that is going to be the end of the second chukka as the first hooter goes, the umpire's whistle goes. And at the end of the second here, folks, after a fascinating couple of chukkas, we've got the Vikings who have gone into a 2-goal advantage. It's 4-2.
Hello and welcome to Malaysia. Whether it's your first time here or on a returning flight, we at BP are committed to creating a pleasant experience for you through our new COVID-19 screening process here in KLIA. As soon as you arrive, please proceed towards the BP Health Screening Lounge.
While you proceed to walk past a thermal scanner, which scans all arriving passengers. Test our COVID-19 swab test online from your home country. Please proceed to the self-registration kiosk to process your e-vouchers. If you have not yet purchased the swab test, do not worry, as our friendly BP registration staff will assist you with the process.
After registering, take a seat and relax at a world-class design lounge while you wait for your COVID-19 swab test.
Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals will be there to support you through the entire process. Our screening facility is also equipped with a state-of-the-art on-site COVID-19 lab to ensure a quick turnaround time and the release of the test result.
And that's it!
Here at BP, we hope that you have a pleasant experience with us throughout this process. Till we meet again next time, from everyone here at BP, take care and stay safe.
Look at, bizarrely, Juan Martin Zubia's pony is jumping the white lines like it's never seen them before. Extraordinary. Anyway, we do have some messages from some early birds on the social media platforms. Princess Andrea Maharani has a thumbs up. And we've got Syed Mohammed Hassan Zaidi. Good job, Polo Line. Good to hear the messages. Keep them coming. Here's Mackenzie Wise on the chestnut, nudging it up over the halfway line, trying to set himself and fire it downfield. He's found a good cut shot, but he's into the traffic and it's gone straight to Zubia. Holly Butler's there for a little waft on the near side. She couldn't quite steal the ball away from the 8-goal Argentine, and he's done a good job, and he's crunched Harper out of the way and left the ball here for Mark Tomlinson. Mark. Oh, he's turned back into danger, has he? Ball half stolen away there. Nico Pieris was waiting for that, and there's a bit of a mad scrap for possession, but the Whites have got it. Here comes Diego Cavana. Zubia goes downfield for the pass. Harper trying to shadow Zubia's movement. Still Cavana. This time, Juan Martin Zubia drops in behind. Cavana goes and half blocks and then goes down for the pass. Zubia has found a little bit of space. Has he? No, he hasn't. He's attracted the attentions there of Mackenzie Wise. Wise back with Zubia, but a lovely long shot coming in from Mark Tomlinson. Tomlinson downfield towards Siri. Siri coming through on this. Harper's there for a piece of the action, and so too was Kavanagh. But the umpire's whistle has gone. The Blues had their stick raised. It was Nico Pieris. Let's have a look at that one. Long drive from Mark Tomlinson. Siri comes in, hooked out of it by Harper. And reaching out there was Diego Kavanagh right in front of Nico Pieris. And the ref didn't like it. So we've got ourselves a penalty 5 spot hit. And it's gone in favour of the home team here, King Power. It's going to be James Harper, the Englishman. Circles around. Taps it forward. And then goes for the long drive. Didn't quite middle that. He's shown too much of that to Mark Tomlinson. Tomlinson had a good opportunity to try and get that one through to Kavanagh. And in the end, 2 or 3 shots just coming up a little bit short. And it's turned into a bit of a melee. Good work from Mark Tomlinson. He's nicked it away here from Nico Piedis. And he leaves it there for a teammate. This is good stuff from the Whites. Drive comes in towards goal as he found it. It's got to be close. Always wide to the left. Kavanagh with a good drive down towards goal. After some superb work from Mark Tomlinson, who got possession of the ball, left it for his teammate, and here's Diego, sets himself, and he's just hooked that one. There was a clear path to goal, but he couldn't find it. Harper, this time good contact on the ball from James Harper, the number 4 here for King Power, and he's found Piedis. Piedis, who's getting a little bit of protection from Mackenzie Wise, who's taken out Diego Kavanagh. Harper in possession of the ball now. Waiting for him is Zubia. That one's gone back out towards Nico. Nico and Harps working this one down the field nicely for King Power. Coming around the houses and taking the scenic route here is Nico Piedis. Piedis leaves it once again for Harper. In fact, it's Wise who's in the pocket behind, and he's done well. He's gone past one and nudged it downfield. Can he take on Zubia? Zubia with a big waft on the near side. They're appealing for the foul. It's right down in front of goal. And Piedis comes in, and Piedis is surely going to get the score, and he does. Wonderful stuff. And, well, it was relentless pressure in the end from the blue shirts of King Power, and an important goal for them because, well, they needed it. They're just lacking a bit of momentum for the last chukker. And they found themselves 2 goals down, but they've cut the gap, and it is 4 goals to 3 in favour of the white shirts of the Vikings. Back to the centre. Clock ticking down towards 3.5 minutes remaining here in the first half of this match. Zubia leaves it here for Kavanagh. Kavanagh dangerously back in field, but he's done well. He's gone past Wise. Then his shot downfield didn't quite find Tomlinson. And Harper comes in and plays a tail backhander. But Kavanagh's read it well, and he's got all the time in the world. Pierre is trying to come in and put the squeeze on Diego Kavanagh, but Kavanagh finding some space, nudging it up over the 60. Goes Diego Kavanagh. Can he set himself and find the under the neck shot? Always trying to work it back in field, and he's overplayed it. Backhander comes in and finds it up over the 60 and away from the danger zone momentarily. Zubia comes in on Holly Butler. Flicks it around the corner there. Good work from Juan Martin Zubia. Really deep under the neck shot. But eventually the ball trickles out of play. It was well off target in the end. And looks like the players are going to be given an opportunity to come off. Doing a superb job, of course, as he always does. Lovely pass from Harper. Measured pass out towards his teammate. Good work. He's been crunched out of the way. Comes in to try to get the hook on Kavanagh, but lovely little backhander. Kavanagh doing the job there on Mackenzie Wise. Play turns here, and it's Tomlinson who's in possession of the ball. Can he find the pass through? No, he can't. He's hooked there by Nico. Piedis coming around the corner. Gets some protection this time from Wise, and that's created a little bit of space. Nico might well leave this here for Harper, and does. Harper, short measured pass out towards Nico, but there's a whistle on the play as Juan Martin Zubia, who's protesting his innocence, looks like he may well have been penalised. Let's have another look here. Comes around the corner, and well, Zubia not really giving them enough space on the right of way. The umpire's right on the spot once again. And it's going to be a 5B in favour of the Blues. Here comes Harps on the jet black. Circles around. Goes long. And straight, and it's going to fall into a very dangerous area. Oh, and look at this. They've come through on that Zubia with the goal line clearance there on the near side, and he's found Tomlinson, and the counter-attack is on. Superb work from Zubia, who manages to get the ball off the goal line, and he's found an absolute beauty of a backhander. Can Tomlinson get this? Well, I thought Kavanagh was going to go flying through there for the pass, but he just checked up and tucked in behind. He thought twice about it. Turned there under his pony's tail out towards James Harper. Harper here on the black pony up to the halfway line. Didn't quite get the measure of the treasure on that drive downfield. He was looking for his front runner, but it's come up a bit short, and Zubia has put the brakes on and taken man and ball. Superb stuff here from Juan Martin Zubia. Mackenzie Wise goes back in defence. He's the last line of defence here, and well, Zubia's gone down into the corner, and it's not easy from there. He's under pressure from Mackenzie Wise. Spins the corner. Wise comes in, nicks it back. This is good work. And he's done superbly well. And he's up over the halfway line. This time he's over the top of the bounce. And Zubia, sitting in the pocket behind, will regain possession here for the Vikings. Big ride-off coming in from Harper. The two number fours working hard on each other. Zubia picked up by Kavanagh. Kavanagh now around the corner. Good skills there. Sticks raised, and they want the whistle. Tomlinson will go back and retrieve this, and he's got a pass on. Can he find the shot out towards Kavanagh? It's gone a little bit wider than he would have liked, but Kavanagh are able to just get there and nip it in front of Nico Pieris and keep the attack going here for the white shirts of the Vikings. Putting the brakes on. Diego in contact there with Nico. Decides to go under his pony's neck towards Juan Martin Zubia. A crunching ride-off coming in between him and James Harper. The two number fours coming together yet again, and a loud blast from the umpire's whistle. Let's have another look here. There's the little under the neck shot. Harper was there coming across his cover on Zubia. I think that's Chucker, folks. And at the end of the third here, it is the Vikings with a narrow advantage over King Power. 4-3.
Queremos agradecer por hacer que este evento sea maravilloso.
He's going to launch this from 60. I've got this in. Zubia, has he certainly got the height? He's got the direction, and wow, what a superb hit off a beautiful pony. And Zubia extending the Vikings lead. They go back into a 2-goal advantage here. Early doors in the fourth. Oh, he's absolutely crunched it. Didn't look like he could miss on that pony, to be fair. And back to the centre. Of course, the team's changing ends. And, well, the Blues just failing to get in touch here with the Vikings, who have started superbly well. And it's Zubia once again with possession from the throw-in, this time switching to the near side. Goes for the drive under his pony's neck. It's long, but it's not long enough. Back in defence here. And with plenty of time to put the brakes on and bring the ball away from the danger zone. Piedis. Good skills. In fact, that was Mackenzie Wise. They're quite similar. Similar size colour hat. Here comes Nico on the march. Pieris nudges it past Kavanagh, goes for the cut shot. This is going to be close. This is superb from Pieris. Has he found it? Oh, he's hit the post. Can you believe it? Nico is there to finish it off, tucks it back in field, goes for the backhander. And Nico Pieris, after a touch of class down the field. The cut shot, well, you deserved a goal with that, didn't he? So close. And he hit the post, but he was able to come in and flick the ball out, finish it with the backhander. And another one to King Power. They cut the gap once again. They're within touching distance, but they still trail 5-4. Ball's back in play. There's a tussle for possession. Pieris. Zubia. Wise is there. Wise coming through on the near side. Zubia gets a little flick backhander in on the near side of his pony, and he's found Kavanagh. Kavanagh showing a bit of patience, but, well, just giving it straight back to Harper. James coming in. Mopping things up at the back here for King Power is James Harper. Good little turn here, and he's found a bit of space, and he's found a measured pass out towards Pieris. Time is the call. Wise. Pieris blocks. Mackenzie brings it back in field. Finds a bit of space himself. Pieris drops in behind, but Mackenzie Wise has lashed it down towards goal, and this has got to be close. Siri is back in defence. Can she find the backhander? No, she can't. Holly Butler is there, and once again it's been left short, and it's on the doorstep of the goal and cleared off the goal line, and the counter-attack is on. Superb stuff. Zubia crunched out of the way this time by Nico. Nico with a little flick down towards Mackenzie Wise, who picks the ball up here on the boards, looks up and tries to work it back behind the pony of Tomlinson. He's gone around the houses a little bit, and he flicks it out towards Nico. Nico comes through on the overlap. Pieris up over the 60, 40. Pieris working it down towards the 30, trying to bring this one back in field. It's pretty desperate in defence. Tomlinson comes in, and wow, has he hit it out over his own back line? Let's have a look. It was Mark Tomlinson, and he tried to flick it around the corner. Certainly got the height. He's absolutely crunched it, but he's crunched it wide to the right. Knock into the Vikings. Score remains 5-4. Zubia. Little tap out to the left-hand side here on this liver chestnut. And then goes long and hard and across the field towards Kavanagh. It's a bit too far, and Pieris is able to nip in here. The number 3 for King Power, a little miscontrol from him, but he's plucked it out of the air superbly well, and he's gone past Kavanagh, gets tagged there on the hook there by Tomlinson, who comes across and provides some good cover and defence for the Vikings. And in the end, there's a whistle as Diego Kavanagh and Mackenzie Wise come together. Let's have a look at the replay. Here's Nico going through, and Mackenzie Wise was the judge to have fouled. It's going to be a spot hit penalty 5 in favour of the Vikings. And here comes Zubia. Juan Martin. Across the field. Pretty close to the ref, but he's done well to get out of the way there, Timmy Bound. And play will continue here. Here's Kavanagh. Gets a little bit of help there from Tomlinson, who puts a nice obstructing block in on Nico Pieris. Wise goes back with Zubia. Zubia leaves it for Tomlinson. Tomlinson comes through, the ball just ballooning up in the air a little bit, and that's allowed Pieris to show his class around the corner. Oh, look at the stick work here from Nico. Absolutely lightning quick around the corner. Here is Pieris. Has he got the backup? No, he hasn't. The attack's broken down, and nipping in here and stealing back possession for the white shirts of the Vikings is Diego Kavanagh. Kavanagh goes long towards Siri, but didn't quite get the contact. Holly Butler is there. Holly Butler's tail backhander is absolutely perfect. But, well, she had 2 blues there, and it was a superb backhander. But in the end, Kavanagh comes around and nips it back, and he's squaring in on goal. Tomlinson comes through, and Tomlinson was there with Mackenzie Wise, the 2 number 2s. And this surely can only go one way, as Mark Tomlinson looked like he was well set. Mackenzie Wise came back in defence, and the umpire's right on the spot. He's just going to stroke this through the open posts. In fact, he's absolutely cranked it. Went pretty hard at it, but it's good enough. The flag is raised, it's straight, and the Vikings 6-4 back into a 2-goal advantage as the clock ticks down inside 2 minutes here in the fourth. Back to the centre. Kavanagh escaping. Went very hard at the ball and didn't quite get what he was looking for. Oh, Mackenzie Wise had a chance there on the near side. Diego coming through. Can he set himself and get this next shot around the corner? Didn't get his angles right. It was a tricky one in fairness to him, but he didn't get enough angle on it, and he's well wide to the right in the end. It's out of play. And possession will go back to the home team here in the form of James Harper. Harps takes a tap and then finds one under his pony's neck. Coming across here is Zubir, who's read the situation very well and picked up a nice near-sider. And, well, right under our noses, Zubir turning, didn't move the ball. Nico was just waiting for that. And well, the umpires are having a chat as to where to go with this, but I think they've only got one alternative. It's got to go to a 4, hasn't it? Lovely pony. Oh, is he wide to the right? No, he's got it. Little stutter from the pony that broke down into trot a couple of strides from the ball, but he kept his composure and he's absolutely tonked it straight through the middle of the goal. Lovely penalty taking there from Nicolas Piedis, and he's cut the gap. King Power back in touch once again, still trailing by a goal. It's 6-5 to the Vikings. Just about enough time to get the ball back in play. Clock ticks down to 20 seconds. Players congregating there on our umpire, Howard Smith. And Howard's got them back in play, and we will play the extra 30. Here's Kavanagh. Popping out the back of the pack. Can he launch another attack for the Vikings and put them back into that 2-goal advantage? Working his way through the traffic, Diego Kavanagh. Good skills here from the Argentine. The hooter's gone. He's gone past Harper. Back in defence goes Piedis. Piedis' backhander wasn't what he was looking for. And look at this from Kavanagh, the simplest of tasks, to drop in on that mistake from the back from Nico Piedis. And Diego Kavanagh, right in the dying embers of the fourth chukka, has got another one. And the Vikings extending their lead. They go back into a 2-goal advantage here as we go into the fifth. Slide that off, is there a release? That just slides in like that. Looks like we're all set. Ball is in and possession is up for grabs. Piedis nudging that one forward, shown too much of it to Kavanagh. Diego tagged by Nico Piedis, but Zubir is there and Zubir's got the jump on his man. Wise will go back in defence and finds a very important little intervention, but the backhander a little bit too straight, and it's straight down the throat of Diego Kavanagh. Kavanagh now nudging this one and going for the deep under the neck shot. Kavanagh pulls the trigger down towards goal. It's going wide to the right. It looks so good for so long. Hard to judge from this angle. But just wide to the right from Diego Kavanagh, who's had a really good game, hasn't he? He's looked very good on the ball and quick around the park. Here comes Harper. James Harper, couple of taps forward, assessing his options. Mackenzie Wise goes from left to right, and Wise will be the recipient of this short pass from James Harper up towards Holly Butler. Well, they might have been intending that for Nico Pieris. It was a little bit short by Mackenzie Wise, and Zubir has nipped in, and Zubir's gone for the under the neck shot and brought it back around the corner, and that's a superb pass out towards Kavanagh. Diego putting the brakes on right on the halfway line. Little flick back pass there towards Mark Tomlinson, who was on the grey, and Nico thought he could put the brakes on, drop him behind the pony of Kavanagh and nick the ball. Little did he know that Tomlinson was well set and on the line behind him. That's what the umpires have blown here. Let's have a look. Bosch. Nicely. It's really hard. It's gone a mile, and it's gone a mile straight through the middle of the goal, and it's landed in the bushes way beyond the goal line. Superb hit from Zubir. Let's have a look at the replay. The pony looks, well, dreamy. Absolutely dreamy. Look at that lovely mare with her ears forward. She's just basically inviting him to smash that through the goal, and that's exactly what the Argentine did. The Vikings, 8-5. Well, the Blues need to sort themselves out here, and they certainly want to score next. They don't want to go 4 down. Harper over the top of the play. Here's Mackenzie Wise. Nice little flick back pass out towards Nico Pieris. Pieris now leaves that one for James Harper. They need to score from this drive, you would feel, and put themselves back in this match with a bit of momentum. Hook coming in. Wise is there. Oh, and Holly Butler has dropped in on this, and Holly Butler has got the score, and that looks good to me. She reacted first, and she dropped in on the line. Let's have a look at the replay. Couple of players go flying through. Wise on the near side, and Holly Butler, right place, right time. Superb stuff from her. Zubir had his stick raised and was appealing for the foul, but the umpires, rightly so, absolutely silent on the play. And King Power back within 2. Superb stuff from Holly Butler. It's 8-6. The Blues in possession. It's Butler again. She's come up with a near-sider. Superb from her from the throw-in this time. Good hook. Very important hook coming in there from Harper on Kavanagh. Wise. Pieris. Nico looking for a bit of protection. And he's got it. Wise now goes down for the pass. There is the pass, and it's into a dangerous area, but Zubir was anticipating that. Gets man and ball, nudges Wise out of the way, and then sweeps the ball around the corner on the near side. Superb stuff from Zubir. Big bump coming in between him and Nico Pieris. Kavanagh. Good skills. Shown too much of that, though, to Nico. He's appealing for the foul, but he's not going to get anything for that. Backhander comes in from Pieris, who's first to surface. It's the grey of Tomlinson. Tomlinson on the near side. Didn't get the distance that he wanted, but he's found an angle. Harper comes in, and whoa, there's a whistle as Diego Kavanagh was coming in on that. James Harper whipped around the corner. What a turn on that pony of Harper's. There's the backhander from Tomlinson. Let's have another look. Well, Kavanagh came through. Harps was so quick to get his skates on. Great acceleration on that mare. But the whistle went. Tomlinson's backhander. Well, what is he, about 80 yards inside his own half? Maybe just under. Taps it forward. And then absolutely fizzes it downfield. That's gone a long way. It's leaking out to the right, I think. Yes, it is. Siri is there. Can she flick it back towards goal? She's been taken out of it by Holly Butler. Open backhander comes in there out towards Harper. I think that's come off the traffic, and it's fallen nicely here for the Vikings, who seem to be getting the luck. The rub of the green for sure. Hook coming in there. And picked up now by Kavanagh. Harper will have to yield. Kavanagh coming in with the goal shot. Backhander comes in. Whites are appealing for the foul, but surely nothing there. Zubir went flying through and sold himself a little bit too easily, and here comes Pieris. Fizzes it up over the halfway line down towards Mackenzie Wise. Look at the horse from Mackenzie Wise, absolutely flying down the field. Has he got it? Oh, this looks really good to me. What a superb run. A beautiful effort from that pony. absolutely cranking its way past Mark Tomlinson, and he's found the next shot. Wonderful stuff by Mackenzie Wise, and the Blues are on the march here. They're starting to click, and they've got another one back. Wonderful stuff. They trail by just one. It's 7-8, and well, still almost 2 minutes remaining here in this fifth chukker. Next goal, really important, you'd feel, for the momentum. Can the Blues get back on level terms? Harper coming through and getting the job done there on Zubir, and then a really clever flick. Oh, that's superb from James Harper. What a lovely play that was, and it's a shame the attack has broken down. Pieris couldn't carry on. He's left the ball behind after some superb, intelligent play there from Harper, and it's going to be picked up here by Juan Martin Zubia. He's got an open shot on, the pass is on, and Siri's got her skates on, and she's flying down the field. Siri dropping in on this. The ball has landed about 40 yards out. Can she get it round under her pony's neck? Siri hunted down here by Holly Butler. Butler comes in for the hook. Siri's done a good job. She's put it down towards goal. There's a big backhander coming in there from Mackenzie Wise, and he's found a superb near-sider out towards James Harper. Harper, little tap, and then takes the block on Tomlinson and leaves the ball here for Nico Piedis. Piedis back in field. This is good stuff from the Blues, who are just starting to gel and click and turn up the heat here on the Vikings. Shunted downfield, not quite the pass that he wanted, but Kavanagh's under all sorts of pressure here as Harper comes in and hooks him out of the play. Zubia, it's heating up, and it's getting very, very close. Zubia leaves it there for Kavanagh. Kavanagh fizzes it downfield. Can Harper get round on the head-to-head? Yes, he can. James Harper, cleverly done, avoids the attentions there of Mark Tomlinson, and then the releasing of the pass is absolutely perfect. And look at this, flying down the field is Nico Piedis. Oh, Piedis has left it behind. Kavanagh was there. I think the ball's been plugged. Can you believe it? Horse has trodden on the ball. It's gone into the field. So unlucky there for Nico Piedis. Let's have another look. Came around the corner, yeah, and he was under pressure there. Reaching out, Piedis flicked it a little bit too straight, and it was his own horse that trod on the ball and plugged it straight into the ground. The attack broke down, and the umpires have decided to blow the whistle. And then now the players a chance to nip off and change their ponies, is it? How long left in this chukker? 6 seconds remaining. It's going to be chukker, isn't it? I didn't actually keep my eye on the clock. That is the end of that chukker, folks. I was absorbed in the action. But it is the Vikings at the end of the fifth with a narrow advantage. They're just clinging on to that lead. It's 8-7 in favour of the Whites.
So the history behind the Prince of Wales Trophy final, we were founded in 1985. Dad wanted to start the club with the intention of hosting all different levels of polo. I asked Prince Charles if he could name it after him. Here we are today, 36 years later. It's a top-level tournament, top-level players. We're expecting a fantastic final Saturday, high-level polo. Obviously amazing to get Justine and Brooks on board and build this tournament up. Fantastic company, also the perfect partner for the game of Kings. Their royal tradition, you know, it's fantastic they support polo as they do, and the fact that they've come in is even better. So yeah, over the moon to be working with Justine and Brooks. It's a great partnership, and long may that continue. The teams will be very much looking forward to getting the Prince of Wales Trophy from Chadwick Delaney, who's the MD of Justine and Brooks. They all want to get their hands on that.
Welcome back, everybody. Ball's back in play. Start of the 6th and final chukker here in this Justin Brooks Prince of Wales clash, and it is a clash as Mackenzie Wise comes in and he's pulled the trigger. What a chance that was to tie the scores, but Wise has flashed it wide to the left and the chance is gone. Zubia bringing the ball back into play here on the Bay Pony. Juan Martin Zubia out towards Mark Tomlinson. Tomlinson steadying the pony and fizzing one down towards Kavanagh. Not quite long enough on that trajectory for Kavanagh to drop in, and it's been turned around the corner nicely, and it's found Harper. Harper coming through here, latching onto this tail backhander pass from, well, there's a whistle on the play. It was Nico Pieris with a lovely tail backhander releasing James Harper. Harper looked well set. Tomlinson was there, but so too was the umpire's whistle. And our 2 umpire, it's just a question of whether it's going to be a penalty 2 or a penalty 3. It's certainly gone beyond the 60. And a golden opportunity here. And they find themselves with an opportunity here to tie the scores at 8. It's Pieris with an open goal 2. Oh, the goal judge is having a good look at it. And he's got his hand up to say it's wide. The Blues are saying it's in. Has he missed it? Well, if there's a seed of doubt, it has to go with the defending team. If there's a benefit, it has to go with them. Tim Bowen is back there. Howard Smith turned and went back to the centre. The Blues all thought it was a goal. Of course they did. But there is some doubt here, folks. He hasn't missed a 30, has he? Surely not. Well, it looks like Tim Bowen has given the goal. As we see the replay, Kavanagh wasn't convinced. You could see there, we couldn't see the flight of the ball on that replay. Nico turned immediately and went back to the middle. That might have been a little bit of professionalism. But hey-ho, it's all academic. The goal has been awarded and the score is equal here, folks. We're in the 6th chukker and we've got 8-8 here between the home team, King Power, and the visiting team, the Vikings. Harper picking up the ball from the back of the throne. This is much better. They've got a higher octane at the moment here, the blue shirts of King Power, as Mackenzie Wise comes in and drops in behind James Harper. Oh, he was flirting with danger and he's got away with it. He's gone past Tomlinson, working it up and finding a drive down towards goal. This looks pretty close, but it's leaking out to the left. And Mackenzie Wise drive from 80 yards out has missed the target, and possession will go back to the Vikings. Juan Martin taps it forward. Wise comes across. Zubia puts the hammer down and decides to try and outrun his opposite number. And he's done well. Zubia up to the halfway line. On the boards. Kavanagh drops in behind, picks it up, sweeps it infield. That's a nice little switch there between the 2 players for the Vikings. But, well, Nico Pieris was waiting for that, gets the hook in, but Zubir is on the loop, and Zubir has absolutely smashed it downfield. This has got to be close from Juan Martin Zubir, and he's missed it by a whisker. Can you believe it? Superb hit from Zubir. Set himself. It looks so good for so long, but he's just wide to the left, and the chance has gone. Chances at each end, but the score remains 8-8. Harper circling around here for King Power. What can he get going from the back line? Taps it out to the right. And then a nice low measured pass out towards Mackenzie Wise. Nico is miles downfield. Mackenzie still in possession, puts the brakes on. He's just up over the halfway line and into enemy territory. Zubir's there, so too is Tomlinson. Tomlinson's backhander was half hooked, but he's still in possession here and he's working it around the corner. It's all come to a bit of a grinding halt, but Mark Tomlinson there with an important touch. Has he shown too much of that to James Harper? Yes, he has. Harper back in control. Right off coming in here from Kavanagh. Kavanagh's tail backhander will release Zubir, and there's a counter-attack on here for the Whites, and Tomlinson has gone beyond. Has he gone beyond enough? No, Zubir's going to retain possession, and surely he's going to sweep this one around the corner and keep it to himself. Zubir up over the 60, 40, 30, takes the contact, switches to the near side. Juan Martin Zubir. Oh, what a golazo. Superb stuff by Zubir, who carved his way through the traffic And it is the Vikings who go back into the lead here. It's 9-8, halfway through the 6th. As we look at the replay, ends it with a lovely little flick and then a tickle across the line. Nothing that James Harper could do, having been ridden out of the plate. And, well, what a lovely goal here by Zubia. He thought about hitting the pass to Tomlinson, who thought about going beyond his man. Morning, 11 a.m. Make sure you are tuned in, folks. But meanwhile, back at the ranch, it is Diego Kavanagh. Working this one around the corner from the back of the throw-in. Leaves it here for Zubia. Zubia launching it downfield. Didn't quite get... well, he's found a good pass in fairness to him. And Tomlinson steadied himself and found it down towards goal. Kavanagh comes in with a flick. Oh, and that agonisingly wide to the left. And, well, Zubia's pass didn't have an awful lot on it, but it did land right in front of Mark Tomlinson. And Mark had a really good view of goal there. And he's just wide to the left. Kavanagh came in and tried to straighten it up with that flick, but he ran out of space. And it's going to be Harper bringing the ball back into play. The Blues desperately need a goal. 2 minutes and 12 seconds remaining here in this final chukker as it stands. Picked up here by Piedis. Kavanagh will have to yield and does. Piedis crunches it downfield. And Harper's through. Harper's gone beyond the last man. Reaching out there was Zubia. I'm not sure if he got a touch or whether Harper was beaten by the bounce, but either way, Tomlinson crunching right off, coming in there from him. Superb defence here from Mark. And he's done well. He's got the ball away from the danger zone and out towards the boards. Tomlinson under pressure here from Mackenzie Wise. Down into the corner there goes, a mad tussle for possession. Sticks flying in everywhere and everyone's wanting a piece of the action. It's Zubia coming around the corner. Kavanagh escapes with the ball and drops in behind everybody, and he's found a little bit of space here. Diego Kavanagh now. Can he keep this attack going? Anywhere downfield for the Whites will do. They're ahead by 1, but they've lost possession. And coming around the corner here and working it down towards goal. He's appealing for the foul. He's not going to get it. Piedis. Back in field. Kavanagh. Tomlinson. Still Piedis. Oh, it's fascinating stuff here in the dying embers. He goes for the goal shot. He smashed it straight at Diego Kavanagh. And Mark Tomlinson has found a cut shot downfield. It's ballooned up in the air and, well, Harper is there. The attack's still on. It's come off a pony. Harper is quick to circle around and react first. But he's under pressure from Zubia. Flick round the corner from Wise. Mackenzie Wise now, the 2 number 2s. Tomlinson trying to hunt him down. He's got Kavanagh in front of him. Hook coming in from Tomlinson. Harper is there. Harper down towards goal for the Blues. Harper! Oh, lovely stuff from James Harper, who shows his class right at the end of the 6th chukker. Under pressure, superb commitment and composure from the Englishman as he carves his way through the traffic and gets the job done. And late in the day, the Blues have tied here. It's 9-9 with just 10 seconds remaining in the 6th. Well, the umpire's whistle has gone. The ball is in play. They're going to play the extra 30. Of course they are. It's tied. Piedis wanted the foul, the turning foul. Zubia comes around the corner. Still in possession of the ball here is Juan Martin Zubia. He's got to get on with it, surely. Hit it, my friend. You've got to get down there. He's absolutely bodged it downfield. Kavanagh comes in on the head-to-head, steals it away there from Piedis. Diego Kavanagh. Kavanagh back in field. The goal shot comes in from Tomlinson. Oh, he's smashed it straight at Nico Piedis. And that will be the end of the 6th chukker, ladies and gentlemen. The players are going to nip off. They're going to have to come back and get a result. And, well, we're going to extra time. And a 7th chukker here, are we? Looks like it. What have they decided? The whistle went. Or was it the second bell? Either way, that has got to be the end of the 6th. There's a bit of confusion there. The players are all sort of loitering around the umpire. Not quite sure what's going on, whether they're deciding what to do. Surely they need a result. They've either got to come back and do a golden goal. Next goal wins, you would have thought. Either that or flip a coin or tequila shots at the bar. Who knows? But we need a result. Or do we? Can it end tied? It is a league game. They're just discussing that with the two umpires. I would have thought we need a result, surely, don't we? Anyway, that's the end of the sixth, folks. We're going to go to some adverts. The players are nipping off to change their ponies, and we are locked here at 9-9 between King Power and the Vikings. Skinny, need a result, right? Is that Bauti Saints? Bauti. Lovely message coming in from our good friend Bauti Saints. Great to hear from you, buddy. I'm very, very pleased to have you tuned in and listening. And I hope you're enjoying the action. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching. I guess you're in Argentina, aren't you? You're back in Buenos Aires. Yeah? Un abrazo, hermano. So we're all set. Harper circling around. What's he got here from his own back line? Has he got the power play? Here we go, folks. Fasten your seatbelts. We're back in action. Harper goes left. Pieris. Oh, and Diego Kavanagh was in the perfect position to meet that head-to-head, and Kavanagh's going down towards goal. He's pulled the trigger. Has he missed it? Surely not. Well, there's some... was there a whistle? There was a whistle. Let's have a look. Kavanagh comes in. Someone has a nibble at the ball. And then the goal shot comes in. Looks like that goal shot had to be close, but the penalty's gone in favour of the Vikings here, folks. That nibble was not a nibble that the umpires liked, as that blue player came in and tried to play the ball. Kavanagh was bearing down on goal, and it is going to be a short-range penalty. Penalty 2, 30-yard open goal, and a golden opportunity here for Juan Martín Zubia, who has, 22 yards to go. He's taken the spot. It's in front of the 30. It is a penalty 2, spot or 30, and he strokes it through. And that will be that, folks. It's a shame to end it on a penalty, but the players are shaking hands, and a superb contest comes to an end here. The Vikings have held their nerve, and they've held their lead. To be fair to them, they played superbly well throughout the match, and they have come up trumps and beaten the home team King Power by the score of 10-9. Smiles on the faces there. Big smile from Siri. She's very, very happy as the players congratulate each other and make their way off the field. We've got an MVP on the day for Juan Martín Zubia. A superb performance from the 8-goal Argentine, playing at the back for the Vikings. And it is he that has been awarded the MVP of the match. Let's have a look at the goals of the game, shall we? What have they chosen? What have you got for us, Seba? Here we go. Open backhander. And a good hook coming around the corner. Good back up there. Park Place getting that one across the line early doors. Zubia. Good hook on Harper. Drops in behind. and does the damage there after receiving that pass from Diego Cavana. Here's Zubia. Little show and go. Goes past Mackenzie Wise and gets that one across the line. Good skills from the big man. Here's the same goal from a different angle. Reaching out with those long arms of his and evading the hook. This one was a bit scrappy, but Nico was there. And he ain't going to miss from there, folks. Oh, and this was the cut shot that hit the post. Yes, it was. Super skills from Piedis. Tomlinson couldn't really do much, in fairness to him. He went back in defence and got taken out by the ball ricocheting back off the post, the goal post. And here's a hit coming in from Nico Piedis. Nicely done. He ain't going to stop that. Zuia hooked out of it. Near side play. Holly Butler. Well positioned and taking her opportunity with aplomb. Superbly done there by Holly. The Blues are on the march. Oh, and this is a good goal, wasn't it? Mackenzie Wise flying past Mark Tomlinson on that really fast pony. Two more to show you. Zubia, this was a really good goal, I thought. Superb goal. He started that attack from a lot deeper, carried it right the way down through the opposition's half. And this was a bit of class here from Harp, showing his composure and his quality late in the game to tie the match, but it wasn't quite enough for the blue shirts of King Power. And smiles on the dials for the white shirts of the Vikings, who have run out the winners here. 10 goals to 9. There's our man of the match. Let's have a look at the match stats as we see some beautiful shots of the tennis courts at the Royal Candia Berkshire Polo Club. Field goals, 6-5 in favour of the Blues of King Power. Throw-ins, it was tight, wasn't it? 10-11. The Vikings just shading it. Fouls committed, very close as well. 8 by King Power, 7 by the Vikings. There were no yellow cards. I think that's a mistake. I think there was a yellow to Mackenzie Wise. Yes, I think there was. And penalties, 3 out of 3 by King Power, 5 out of 6 by the Vikings. And there was one attempted corner by King Power that was put wide by Nico Piedis. And the Vikings, no corners in the match for them. So as we look at those images of the Royal Candia Berkshire Polo Club, where of course the final of this Justerini and Brooks Prince of Wales Trophy will be taking place on Saturday the 14th of May. Make sure if you are in the country you get yourselves down there. It's going to be a fun day at the Berkshire, and it'll be an opportunity for us to see the two best teams of the 10 that have entered this Royal Candia Berkshire Prince of Wales Trophy battle it out on finals day. But until then, it is goodbye from us all at Polo Line. Make sure you're tuned in for Great Oaks Le Lion versus Park Place Vara at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning.